back everyone, Shales in the Outdoors here, and today, well, the next 4 days we are doing the Way of Light. It's a 48-mile hike through Northumberland and County Durham, my own county. Yes, 48-mile. Starting point is St Oswald Church, sorry about that, St Oswald's Church, just north of Hexham. So we want to get over there, have a look at the church. It's a nice day, so I'm going to get the drone up as well, and we'll have a bit of a history lesson. But on the hike, we're going to go to some pubs, have a couple tipples, look at some gorgeous countryside. Hopefully the weather plays ball, because we up in the northeast, it's been quite bad for the past couple of days. So hopefully the weather plays ball. We might even end up with some snow. We don't know yet. But at the moment we're in a field. Next to the field, in the middle of the field, sorry, there is St Oswald's Church. But we'll have a look at that in a minute. But at the moment I'm in a field full of sheep and birds. So yes, 48-mile hike. Really excited for it. Was meant to do this back in November, but I didn't do it then. Some things turned up. So this time we are out with the lads. We've got Paul from SR7 Adventures.
Yes, I.
And then we've got the same monk, our own monk, on our holy path in this video. So we're on a pilgrim. This hike is a pilgrimage, so we've even brought our own same monk with us. You never know, he might take his hat off and you can see he's bald head. So at the moment we're going to go and have a look at this church. And my hand's shaking as well, I don't know why. But okay, excitement, that's it, excitement. So let's go and have a look at this church.
Yeah. It doesn't even smell.
A little bit of information here about St Oswald. I'll tell you a bit of history about it. There's some history on here, like if you want to have a look. But I'll do some research and I'll give you a bit of a little history lesson. That's quite interesting. One thing I like doing is coming into churches. It's so peaceful.
I'm surprised if we're going to come back in 20 years' time. So.
But aye, very interesting place. Very, very old as well. So definitely give you a bit of a history lesson on this. But yeah. St Oswald is at the site of the Battle of Havenfield, where in AD 635 later St Oswald of Northumbria raised a cross before defeating King Cadwallon of Accaphon of Glenf. The cult of St Oswald spread across Europe, and St Oswald Day is the 5th of August. The foundations of the Saxon Church were discovered by Dowsing in the 1950s. This was succeeded by a medieval church, replaced by the church standing now in 1817. But at the front of the set near the Roman altar, refused as a crossbars, as possibly medieval, maybe some stone early as Norman or early medieval. Guys, we're off, we're setting off. 48 miles to Durham. That's if we don't go the wrong way. We shouldn't.
I'm not navigating this time.
So,
Good start, though.
see you further down the trail. My hand keeps shaking.
Yeah, good start because you put the map in upside down. We're going backwards.
No, not that way upside down. Upside down for us to read it.
Can't read a map, but he can read a Bible.
He writes them in.
The tapestries.
Yeah. Can't see that.
Nah.
Move your legs out of the way and hover from Paul's side. You want to take a picture of that?
You can barely see it.
Paul might be able to pick it out though.
He field where King Oswald, Ben something. That's proper worn out. They should have a stonemason chisel back through. Right. 0 miles down.
So guys, this is what we're following. These, if we do get lost, but we have got a map. So this is the little sticker signs, what we need to follow. Guys, there's Hexham over there. That's where I got the training this morning. So, and then I've got the train. Got in at 22:10. Then I got the bus. Had to wait about half an hour for that. And then got up there about 11 o'clock. So, I'm going to do some extra, get some miles in, and then we'll probably bring you back when we're a bit closer to Hexham, because it's just failed. So when we get a bit closer, I'll bring you back. Tell you what, it's nice to be in the shade. Consider it's March, it's absolutely boiling here. It's a nice little breeze, but I think because we're near the water, so it's nice and cool. But we've got a little bit of a bank here, up there, and then it should be at the High Combe, isn't it? High Combe? High Combe.
A few moments later.
Update, it's about 12:30 now. First day, as you already know. We've gone the wrong way, but that's fine. We've got plenty of days to do this hike. So, little mistakes happen anyway. So,
Not this kind of mistake, shouldn't really.
might have to sort some kit out.
Been trying to read two maps basically. I was following my Google Maps the right way around, and we were following the paper map upside down to find the route back to Durham. So it's just topsy-turvied, and instead of going the right way, we've gone obviously the wrong way.
But that's fine, it's all road anyway. The village is on there, we can still see the village, so it's not too far. And good start. But there's a pub up there, so we're going to see if that's open. Go for a cheeky pint, and then crack on. We'll try and do about 12 miles a day. And I think we've got like a location where I've had a look at. Scaly Forest. So if we can make it there, that'd be champion. And we'll have camp there for the first night. So I'll bring you back when we're hopefully at the pub.
On the right track.
On the track, aye.
Down the bank, a fucking
So,
killer.
Not 49 miles, definitely turning into 50 already. Good stuff. Right, bring you back later.
Right, we're finally getting somewhere now. We're just about to cross over the A69 into Hexham. Then hopefully it won't be too long and we'll be on the other side of Hexham. But if we come past anywhere so we can get something to eat, I think we'll definitely pop in for a bowl of chips or something like that. So hopefully it won't be too long and we'll be on the other side of Hexham and then back into the country. And then get some more miles under the feet. And then probably find out somewhere to pitch up camp. So, see you inside of Hexham. Right guys, you can hear us, it's quite loud. We've accidentally fell into Wetherspoons in a Hexham called the Forum. So it must be like an old like cinema. All the architecture and everything in here is like 1930s, 1920s style. It's quite nice. Just got some food, we're getting some food ordered, another cheeky pint. But when we walked in, as Paul mentioned in his video, it was alright for the first couple of tables, and then the whole building went quiet and everyone was just staring at us. So quite intimidating but quite funny at the same time. Anyway lads, how are you two feeling?
Sound. Because they built that.
No aches and pains yet?
No.
It's a bit warm though, isn't it?
I feel like a target.
Aye. Well, when we're recording this, Sunderland's playing. Where are you playing at?
I don't know. No.
Put him on the spot. Newcastle's playing tomorrow at Wembley, so he's in bandit country at the moment.
My head's gone.
So we're gonna wait for our food and then get some miles in and then set up camp. Well, as you can tell, I'm sweating buckets. That hill coming out of Hexham was insane. You're just going up, constantly going up. There's literally just nothing, like no flat ground, just going up. But we've got the top anyway. My ankle on my left foot's hurting a bit. But as what we were just talking about there, Paul was saying, we don't do it as often. So we are feeling the effects of not doing this all the time. But I want to start getting out and doing more of this. I want to do another trail this year at some point. I might do another Northern Saints trail. I've got another fight to do after this. So, but we're out at Hexham, and the view from over here, going southbound, is absolutely gorgeous. And they're doing a bit of a burning over there, so burning the fields off. Oh, come through.
Normal. Use the gate.
So, gonna close this, and then gonna crack on. Mar's just sorting out his hip. His bag's rubbing on his hip. He's putting. So, see if there's on trail.
2 grid box. Moving quite strong. Right.
Right everyone, a few miles down the trail since last time I spoke to you. We're in Nunsborough Wood. We've got, I'd say, about 40 minutes left of daylight. So we're just having a 5-minute break anyway, and then we're going to plod on. We're determined to get to Scaly Forest tonight, so we might be walking in the dark. So if it is dark and I don't get any more footage, I'll probably speak us back in the tent for the end of the day. Then probably get some going on. So I'll see you in a bit. Last night I was meant to record, but I was too tired, so I didn't do that. So it's now morning. We've had to move our tents underneath this old mill. I actually don't know how old it is, but it looks extremely old. So we just slept under here. I've just blown up my air mattress. Last night when we got out the tent, it keeps coming down. So all last night I was sleeping on the hard ground. Just moved our tents underneath because it did start to rain as well. So I've just had breakfast. I'm just gonna have a wash as well now. Change me some clothes, and then start slowly packing down. We got up for about six o'clock this morning, and we're not planning on leaving until about 9. We'll say 9:30. 9 o'clock. So aye. So I'll bring you back in a bit when after I had a wash and stuff like that. I'm out of breath. Going up this mill. This little bank going up. I'm hanging out with my breath. But aye. This is at the top of the mill anyway. So this is on the top of it. Oh, and that's where we slept down there. Down there. There's my bag actually. I've had a disaster. Me sleeping mat got a puncture. So last night wasn't the most comfortable night's sleep, but I did get some hours in. So I think we're gonna go to Blanchland, and then we'll see if I can find anything so I can sleep on. But I do have a little sleeping mat, not a sleeping mat, a sitting mat. So I can just put that on my hips if I need to, if I can't find anything. I don't really want to buy another bloody mat though, because I've got absolutely tons now. I've got 2 rollout ones, I've got an army one, I've got like a little civilian one, £10 one, something from Go Outdoors from years ago. And then I've got another inflatable mat. So I don't really want to buy another one, but we'll see. We'll see. But what a cracking place to sleep last night. You know, sleeping under history really. I'll have to try and find some information about this this mill. I thought it was from like an old mill, like a monastery or a church or something like that, because how it's built. But the lads looked last night and found out it was a mill. But there's lots of history around here. But aye. So this is going to be end of part 1. Aye. So if you have enjoyed it, watching this, please give us a like, subscribe and a follow. And leave a comment if you have done this trail or not. Aye. So I'll see you guys in part 2. Oh, here he comes.
For now, until I start crying later.
We've got the Viking and we've got the monk. The Seeing monk.
We're doing the pillage.
Do you want to give us a prayer for today? Give us a blessing.
We're doing the pillage. I'm reading, he's praying.
But aye, it's going to hopefully be another cracking day. We had a little bit of rain this morning, but Paul checked the weather this morning and said it's not going to rain anymore today. So, yes guys, if you have liked it, you know what to do. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2 guys. See you later.